Hello, story time. I forgot to get all the chats up because I had a bit of a weird thing logging in. Um, yeah, for some reason I don't know if it's a Twitch. Like I've got a really strong connection, excellent connection over on YouTube, and then Twitch is a bad connection. Does that mean that it's Twitch's fault, not my fault? I don't know. Hopefully it's all smooth and we're ready to rock and roll, but I can't promise anything. Um, there also is obviously the massive storm smashing Ireland at the moment, so maybe bitrate is down. I don't know. Where the heck is that thing? I couldn't tell you. Yeah, I need to move my mic over. I've been given out to yet again. Am I coming through super low again? I'm going to mute and then I'm going to move the microphone so you don't hate me. Hopefully that's a bit better. Hopefully a bit better. Okay, what have we got going over on the Twitch chat? With the boss Kabrinsky is here. Hello, Mr. Shabby. Good evening. Good evening. Revenant is here. White Wolf is here. Mr. Gibson is here. Hey. Oh, are we going 2008 pirate book? Avast, this is a terrible idea. Me hearties. What? Hello. It is I, Colonel. Good evening, folks. Good evening, Mr. Painting Adventures. Hendrickson. Good evening. Hello. So Andy reckons he is building a Reaver Titan. How are we going to distract him? I'm building a Warhound Titan. The Reaver Titan is probably next week. If I can ever get the rest of the weapons for the damn thing. If I get the legs built and maybe get the torso together, like, you know what I mean? Like those two. Like, work about the legs first. I'll see what I can get the legs. I laser cut out a base like 10 minutes ago because I realized I didn't have one spare to match the rest of mine, so I broke out my thingy and made one. So yes. Medusa is here. What bad thing did Andy say about Bezos? The Bezos books. Hello. We can hear Andy, and Blood Medusa is awake. It's crazy. Those two things should not be happening at the same time. A rarity for sure. Arg, my ears. I hate you, Andy. I love a good mic drag. But I muted myself before I dragged my microphone. Didn't I? Yeah, anyway. Hello. Love a good stream, I do. Of course you do, Mr. Backlog. Of course you do. And over on the YouTubes, Felix is here. Hello, you beautiful people. Dave W. Hi, all. Yogi. The Duck of Horus. I like it. Chef, hey, Laura, did you guys get the Warhound secondhand? I saw one on adverts the other day, but now it's gone. Yes, I did. Howdy. Just got out prime greenfield grass huggers before the storm kicks off. Yeah. Shan't be long. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, Ireland's about to get smacked in the face by a really big storm. Apparently. Now, we are one country that does overreact a little bit to weather. We've had warnings like this before, and then like a Tato packet blows down the road, and that's about as bad as it gets. But they're saying this is really bad. Like before anybody really knew, well, they obviously think they knew, but like yesterday, for instance, they closed all the schools. They were like, the weather's bad. All the schools are closed on Friday, which is like unprecedented for them to that early just say all of them. And then there's like different like colors that they associate to storm warnings. I don't know if they do it in your countries or whatever, but obviously, you get an orange warning or a red warning or whatever. The whole country is red, and it's never really been that before. So perhaps everything's going to explode in a few hours. Who knows? That's the problem. You muted yourself. I was being a spoon. My boss was a Scotsman for many years, and I just love how they say some of their words. Spoon was one of them. Spoon. We confused him with satire. I think all Irish weather should now be graded in the number of potato patches disturbed. Yeah. Yeah, many potatoes were harmed, except potatoes grow under the ground, so the potatoes are grand. What, did someone say hydrate? I think so. Oh, Jesus, that's the stuff. So I did yesterday. Obviously, I didn't get as much done as I wanted to on Tuesday. Say it again, Tuesday stream. So I did this last night, which is I cleaned up all the other parts. Well, I say all the other parts. I got to this point and was like, I'm done. Everything is clean and ready to rock and roll. Turned off all my lights. My eyes were sore. Hands were sore. Then I remembered I didn't do the weapons. So, not that I think I'll get far enough to put weapons on anything today. So I don't mind leaving them for now. But all the body's done. I've broken down all the pistons. They're all cut out and cleaned up. And all the different sized, I've separated into different baggies. And the conduits, spikes, which I never knew were on a Chaos Titan. I don't think anybody's ever glued them on before. So I have those sections. I did fill this in. Obviously that bit gets covered with putty. Obviously it looks horrible right now because I have to like sand it again. But I did use some... I don't use it very often because I don't like it that much. Not because it's bad, because I'm not very good at using it. Where'd it go? I lost it, I did. AK interactive grey putty filler stuff. I did in here, so hopefully I can sand that smooth, and then that's the other shoulder ready to receive gloriousness. I haven't heated and bent anything back into place, so hopefully that doesn't come up too much in the stream. We don't know. Does anyone else hate painting brown? No, I don't mind painting brown. I find Games Workshop's transition from contrast to brown's not very good. You know, my style of painting where I contrast the base coat. I find it very difficult to find what should layer on top of the contrast browns to do it right. That's always bugged me a lot. I find Catachan Flesh is a really, really good brown. So if you got that, you should give it a try. In Workers' Union or Gulag, depending. Potentially. Yeah, the transition's awful. It's the one thing that I dislike about my Krieg scheme. I do not like the Wildwood up to Mornfang. It's a horrible transition and it doesn't really work. But I kind of started the army that way, and I can't do a different brown now for 400 models into the army. But I think Carriage and Chess would have been a much like even ones that they don't tell you about. Where they like, have you ever heard of Thondia Brown? Because that one came out a while ago, so it's a whole different style. So. Jesus, criminal Christ. Lord Ralderon gifted 20 tier 1 subs. 20. That's a total of 287 gifted subs to the channel. Wildwood Dryad Bark. Dryad Bark, like I can see why that's the transition. No, Dryad, maybe. I see what you're saying. It's just like Dryad Bark is just so lifeless. Like, I don't paint a lot of wood. Usually what I'm painting is leather. And Dryad Bark, to me, is not leather. It's too dead. It's not, there's like, I feel leather has a warmth to it that I think you need, like a Ranox hide or something like that. Something that has a bit of red to it to kind of grab it a little bit. And I think Catachan Flesh, while it is supposed to be for black skin tones, which means it is a brown, but it's warm, I think that also works really well for it. I could be wrong. I haven't done the Dryad Bark, but a Dryad Bark is one I tend to not be like crazy into. Once again, huge thank you to Mr. Ralderon for the colossal 20 gifted subs. You absolute madman. How was that for an entrance? Yeah, he likes to make an entrance. I'm literally painting Wildwood to Mornfang as you speak. Yeah, like I said, even in recent times, they've brought in a bunch of different new browns, like Thondia Brown, which came out when they did the last starter set for, which is like a really like chocolatey brown. It's quite nice. which will be, I think, even once again, a more of a natural jump up from Wildwood. So, yeah. I love that brown. I use it all the time. Yes. I struggle with the darker brown contrast and speed paints. I find they behave a bit different to other colors and are a bit more patchy. Not patchy, maybe like you obviously, I'm not saying they're not patchy, you are obviously experiencing patchiness. I find them to be less contrasty, as in there is no contrast in them because they're so dark. They just give a full coverage, so it's just one opaque coat of brown. Wowzers, what an arrival. Just setting the bar, guys. Yeah, TTC also has some weird interaction with brown contrast, but I'm still getting all the triads of some of the second and third wave. Maybe better. Andy would know. The two thin coats browns to me have been pretty good so far. I actually haven't got wave 3 yet, so I haven't experienced it just yet. So yeah, I used it on my sister's gloves and straps. Okay, yeah, fair. Do a video on browns. I'd be interested. You do a video on browns. I'd be interested. I'm hoping to enter, yeah, though I need to find out how to do so low. We are, there's 4 of us going, and I think 2 people may be entering, and me and Laura will not be entering, I think. We're going to try and just like enjoy the day and chill out and interact with as much people and as much stuff as possible without having to worry about queues for in like painting competitions and stuff. She may change her mind, I don't know, but I know I'm in a firm stance of not doing any of that, just so yeah. Wildwood, Triad Bark, Gorthor Brown. Gorthor Brown's a good one as well. I always use 1-to-1 contrast medium to dark brown contrast. I have substituted all of my thinning these days with this, because it's a big bottle, but it has a really small needle point for giving you some of it. And it's so far it's really good. So yeah, Turbo Dork thinning medium. I like it. Where I'm at is pretty hard to get those 2 thin coats paints, but I really want to try them. Why is it hard for you to get them? I can't do videos on browns. I think I've brown color blindness. I shall have a nosy, thanks. Very snuff, understandable. Salute is defo one of my favorite dates in the calendar. I've been to it a couple of years ago. It's more than a couple of years ago now. So I'm excited to go back. Andy, I've not had wave 3 yet either. Must drop the email. Yeah, for sure. You accused me of witchcraft 15 years ago when using thinning media. Yeah, but that was 15 years ago. You're just way ahead of your time. I'm in Asia. I don't know. Yeah, obviously they don't ship there yet. I think they will at some point, because I do think they're really good. Tell us more about Turbo Dork. I wish I had the time. Turbo Dork's a bizarre one, and I'll explain very quickly why they're bizarre. Turbo Dork sent me every single one of their paints a few years ago. And then, where's the other one? Are you down here? And then, like, last year sometime, they sent me every one of their paints again, but in different pots. They've definitely done something different to them, but I don't know what it is yet. So like I have a bajillion Turbo Dork paints. It never ends. They're really cool, but they're very specific. Like every single Turbo Dork paint is like a shiny metallic. Like that's the color. Like that's the color. That's the color. So like, I don't know, like if I was doing maybe for the new Emperor's Children, You know, I can do purple, people eater purple. Like, they're absolutely insane colors. Where's a palette? I'll show you. And they just work so much better with airbrushes. They all have child locks as well for some reason. And I'm apparently child proof because I can't open them now. This one is broken. Give me my paint. I can't. The child lock has foiled me. That's not good, right? It's just, maybe this one's broken. They're not child proof. They're Andy proof. There we go. Like this is the color. I need to shake them so much. They're so separated. Okay, do I have to open this thing for the first time? I'm really nervous to play with these. But yeah, I do want to do something with them and show them off. Because they're definitely an interesting brand of paints. And they've got so many colors. They're all pretty wacky. Let's look at these ones. Like even look at the Midnight City, Motherlode, Rainbow Roll, Taro, Siberia, Red Rum. Like that, there's a separation of pigment right there. Look, there's a medium pigment. I did use them on that, and I did a Wraith Guard. Is he on that shelf, or did I get? No, he's in one of those. I did a Wraith Guard, and I used the white pearl color for their head, and it looked amazing. So I don't know what to do with all these though. The like older ones. I don't know what the difference is or why they decided they need to redo them all. But like these are like never been opened. There you go. I just opened that for the first time. So like the whole original set is still sat there. Okay. Right, I really have to start building now. You've done your job. You've distracted me for 18 minutes of Titan building goodness. When I get an airbrush set, I sent you the whole. You got a whole airbrush setup. Sorry, I just mean thinning medium, not the paints. Well, it's a bit late now, Mr. Baldy Gnome. Look what you've done. You've wasted 10 minutes of my time. No, I'm messing. Purple People Eater is perfect for Empress children in both color and name, right? This just in, Andy's worse than a child. Well, that's not news just in. That was well aware. It's been established. Andy needs an adult to open his paint. It's true. What an endorsement. These paints are awesome. If an adult can open them for you. He is sniffing old. Oh yeah, where is it? Keeps me happy. Oh, yeah, where is it? Bit of old dark flesh there. Oh my god. Takes me back to a better time. Well played. Why glued those ones shut? God damn it. Hey, the smell of old Gita Winks is something that you have to experience every few years to keep the buzz of the 90s going. It's very true. But old Citadel pot smells, so they still do. That sounds sus. I got the Pearly Gate one and the one for fun for charms. Nice. I think I need an adult now. It's very true. There was me thinking that proves who is... Yeah. Show and tell. An Imperial Fist tank that isn't you building a Titan. No. You're just trying to stop me building a Titan. You can see an Imperial Fist pot of paint. There you go. Beautiful. You win. Ultimate Hobby Challenge. Find a use for Turbidor paints in the old world Bretonnian army. I literally can't think of a damn thing. You could have made a sparkly unicorn for your lady to ride on. That would have been cool. He can't even open them. Give him a break. I feel mugged off, I won't lie. You should feel mugged off. You know what my Imperial Fist tanks look like. Right, where are the damn legs in this thing? I don't know. I honestly don't know. You're some leg. Your leg. Your foot. Your foot. Your leg. Your leg. Your leg. Your toes. Your leg. Toes. Where's the crotch bit? There it is. Where's all the toes? That's not a toe. That's a toe. That's a toe. That's a toe. That's a toe. Wait, are you toe bits? Toe bean, toe bean, toe bean, toe bean. That makes sense. These are toe bits. Got all these parts when they're all like perfectly cleaned up and ready to go. Look at that. So excited to paint that. White Wolf, 5 gifted subs. Bring your total up to 307 gifted to the channel. Glass half dead. Imperial Fist yellow is nice, but I always go for a Anon yellow. The king. Oh no. Imperial Fist yellow is unbelievable. Shiny Tomb Kings? Nah. I think a 50-minute YouTube video of Andy trying to open Turbo Door paints would hit 10,000 views. It would. And then I'd get sued by Turbo Door. Obviously, he's one dork lacking in turbo. That's the meanest thing anyone's ever said to me. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Knees and toes. I don't know why you said that. That's one of my favorite, like, stupid meme jokes is like, how does Head and Shoulders not have a body wash called Knees and Toes? That stayed with me for a long time. One of him sniffing paint lots and giving a wine review of each. Hints of blackcurrant and petrol with a body odor finish. That would get some views. Maybe a restraining order. Oh no. Imperial Fist has the best yellow. It is incredible. It's much better. Nice buy. I was considering it. What buy? Makes sense. I got a nuclear warning type government message through my phone. That's crazy. Staring a second squad of boar boys. I like it. Nice. Hobbit, I think I'm better than you. Yeah. How's my friend? Question. I bought the Grey Studio range bits like your Death Company. They seem firstborn size, not Primaris. No. 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 That's one of them there. Of course, I won't focus on that because there's so much underneath it, but... Now they are Primaris size. Shoulder pads between the two aren't actually very different. Primaris and Firstborn. Okay. More toe bean bits. I think your toe beans. I think your toes. What are these bits? Oh, Jesus. Are you for here? Or are you for... Where's the feet? Oh, you are. You're these bits. No, you're not. Are you? I don't know. Oh, yeah, you're this bit. Damn it. These feet are going to take the whole bloody stream. I forgot how complicated they were. I think third Titan in, I would remember the parts. So you're those bits. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that makes sense. And then it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The big toes don't have bits. They do their own thing. Too big. Then there should be 6 the same size. Oh no, you're different. Are you the back piece? 4, 3. What? How does this work? Who knows? You go over there, please. Okay, we're starting to get the pieces for the... This is just the feet. That's not feet. These are feet. I don't think I'm going to do any fancy stuff when it comes to like having the Titan stepping on anything or doing anything like that. It's just going to be like this Warhound walking up on the rock and like turned and tilted is kind of cool. But like whenever you read like books and stuff about the Titans, they tend to want to stomp along normal ground. So I think the camera just disconnected, showing off my bald patch. Yeah, nice. Let me just try and reboot that. Is it this camera? Yeah, it's this camera. Let's just fix that. Let's just deactivate that and turn it back on again. I'm back. So this one just walking and standing normally. I feel like that looks better for a Titan. I don't know if big Imperial Titans should be doing anything crazy dynamic. So I'm going to go for the same thing, that same stance of just walking. I think it's going to work. So means I don't have to get creative with the feet. I can just like build them. Head size, they were designed that way, yeah. Into important things. I dug out spare 30k starter Legion box and I am preparing them for 40k Emperor's Children. I'm gonna need some of the new boxes to make a grand army for the third Jesus. Fair. I was gonna look while I paint. Appreciate it. So it's because I feet streamer. We are getting demonetized. Yeah. You mean the pose will be mediocre? Fair enough. Recreate Portrayer and put Angron underneath it. Angron was under a Reaver. Jesus, get your lore right. What weapon does this one have? It has the plasma and the big Hurricane Vulcan Mega Bolter. The Nurgly ones, which is cool. Or the Chaos ones. They're definitely designed to be Nurgle, right? I mean, look at that. If you bought this for Emperor's Children, for instance, and it was all wrecked like that, you'd be pretty upset. All the slime and all the extra. It's definitely meant to be a Death Guard Titan. So that's what mine's going to be, a Death Guard Titan. Okay, let's figure out how... Where's the toes? Yeah. Yeah, those are toe beam bits. Oh, there is supposed to be some in the back. Where's the big one? 3, 6. There's definitely... Oh no, there's one more. Okay, so that's good. That's good. Maybe it's just... Oh, thank God. I thought we didn't have these parts. I was going to be freaking out. Okay, so are you here? Why don't you fit flush? You're meant to fit flush. And these are meant to fit flush. But they do not. You all the same width? Are you all the same? I do not know. How many people out there in the chat have built a Titan before? Anyone experienced this madness before? Titans are an experience. Do I think all hobbyists should try it at some stage? Maybe. It's a lot of work. Also, if the Titan is a Nurgle Titan, then they're not exactly athletic. Exactly. Have it crushing some Krieg and a trench. It's like walking over them. I do like that. No, it was a Warhound. You're wrong. Was it? I think I do remember the story being a... Yeah, you're right. Pose it so it's looking like it's running. Or not. I just said to him that I wasn't. Yeah, it's almost like you don't listen. Depends what you're thinking the holes are for. God damn it! This gives the control levers another wrench, shoves something obstructing. Yes, Kai lifted his targeting visor again, looking out at the Warhound's left eye windshield. He took a slow. No, see, you're mistaken. The name of the Reaver Titan was Warhound. Jesus Christ, get with it. The world leaders in the ruins, they're cheering. Quote from the betrayer. Has anyone seen my pot of Ushapti bone? It could be here. It's possible. Behind your mug of tea. It is your mug of tea. Yeah, you're probably right. Wait. I'm still stuck on Night Goblin ideas. But yes, Chaos Warriors too. Like, don't read instructions. Yeah. Isn't there a manual with the Titan? You'd think so, but no. I think I have to cut down all of these bits. Because they're supposed to fit flush in these holes. And they do not. They stick out way too much. Unless they're meant to. Bum, bum, bum. But they don't. So, where's my clippers? Where's my clippers? Scheiße. I had it here on the desk. Oh, there it is. All right, I'm just going to commit, and I'm just... Because, like, I feel like I overthink certain things. But not in a good way. I just... Yeah, see, that's what they should be like. So I'm just going to cut these down, and then I'm going to start gluing stuff, because that'll just... Once I start gluing, I'm like a machine, and I'll get stuff done. I've nearly worn out my second pair of these clippers. I love them so much, but these ones are on their last legs now as well. Many things I do stuff like this with them, which is probably not a good idea. I'll break a cabinet glass one of these days. Hit me in the forehead. Okay, now I just have to see which direction around they go. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense, because the pistons. Yep, just gonna start adding shit tons of glue. Is this a good idea? I don't know. Like, what's the worst thing that could happen? I'm already stuck to the Titan. Every dog, yeah. That's harsh. You mean your painters aren't numbered on a rack, are numbered themselves, and you don't put them directly back and update your spreadsheet with stock levels? And just me, I wish I did that. It was under my desk. Best place to leave it. My favorite Horse Heresy moment is when a flawless segue onto how amazing the Mediocre Patreon is. With exclusive content. This guy gets it. Sounds like something Erebus would do. And yeah. Can't see Black Library release the birthday. Yeah. Is it going to end up like Homer's Barbecue? Place your bets now. I bet $3 Banzai dollar. Yes. Yes. What are those squigs with turbo dork paints? Metallic psych fluff. Oh my god. Metallic Psycho Fluffy would be fairly disturbing to deal with. Like I do wish I had a million different projects to use the Turbo Dork, but it's a fairly niche paint range. It's beautiful, but like it's so like, how many things do you want to be like glossy metallic color? Like how many things? How many projects are you actually going to use those paints on? And then like there's so many colors that I don't know how people keep them straight in their head. So, and the reason I say that is like when it comes to that point of, you know, thinking about a color you need, you're like, oh, I remember that specific Turbo Dork paint. Like, it's not like it's anybody's primary paint range. There's no way you could just paint with Turbo Dork paints. Where are you based? Ballymena. 2 nights were big enough models for me. Yeah. I'm building up to it. I've got, like I said, I've got this is my 3rd Warhound, and I've got a Reaver as well. So I've got my 2 Imperial Warhounds and my Imperial Reaver. Now it's my first Chaos Warhound, which I got by mistake. So which means that now I'm going to have to get a Chaos Reaver and another Chaos Knight for another Demi-Manable. And if I enjoy that, then I might push it forward and get a Warlord. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Me and Midwinter will have to meet in a car park and have a Titan fight. By Titan fight, I mean literally tying our Titans to chains and swinging them at each other. I got a very nice mini today in the mail. It's the Crimson Lord himself, Argyle Tal. I'm so in love. He's a great model. What happened to me so often? Yeah. Glue something and stick my fingers. Oh, of course. Turbo Dork list is so far for Old World is Dark Elves, Chaos Warriors, and Psycho Fluffy. Yeah, Chaos Shields would be really cool. Chaos Armor would be really cool. You could do some, like, there's definitely like a shiny metallic for like Nurgle, Zinch Slash. You could definitely find those colors, and that would work really well. That's really weird. The camera didn't turn off. I'd pay to see that. Oh, we'll sell Patreons for it and stuff. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Pay-per-views, I meant to say. Oh my god. But I think we should raise money for Andy to cosplay an Imperator Titan costume. Should be about right for 28mm scale if he kneels down and his head is a cathedral dome. Anything but warmer thread? No. Apparently no, it's the answer. Big models are fun though. Turbo, yes. Titan chucks. We can make it work, right? Okay, so now these bits, no, these bits get glued on here, but I have to know exactly where they're going for that to work, which means I have to figure out where these bits are why is every joint a different joint? It's such a pain in the arse. Do I just glue them flat and we'll just have some flat feet? Would the Titan look bad with flat feet? That's the wrong one. Wait, these ones go in. What are these toe pieces? Oh, you're the back toe bits. I just do flat feet? Is that normal? No, they have to be raised up a little bit, I think. It just wouldn't be natural. Kind of lost track of mediocre lore. Is this Titan from the 20? It is not. No. Oh, I knew I'd knock the camera again when I did that. Every bloody time. This is the Titan from the 24-hour, 12-hour stream that we did. The Revo Titan. So this is the one that we got for the donations from that stream. I just need to get some more of its weapons. I only have one of its arm weapons right now because at the time of purchasing everything else was out of stock. So I still need the missile for the top and the other arm, which might be a fist. I'm tempted to. Maybe, I don't know. I kind of want gun. The fist is nice, but not very useful. You mean the glow on Andy's head isn't from his iron halo? Oh. This stream should be called 12 inches because it's the rate you're going to end up with 1 foot through. A foot stream called 12 inches. Pack up, kids. We're moving. We are not moving there. Any brush care tips? Seems no matter what I try, my brushes end up stuck together or with split brush ends. Yes, buy the brush soap. I always lose my brush soap, but did I leave it over there? La-dee-da. Buy this. You buy it in any art and hobby shop. The tub costs about like a tenner and it lasts forever. And all you do is like rinse your brush with water. So like, see, this is you people trying to distract me again. Like, let's take this. Artist soap is size 0 that I've been abusing for the last few weeks, painting everything under the sun. So all I need to do is add a bit of water to it, and then, like, as you can see the brush now. It's not actually behaving itself very well because obviously it's got some paint stuck to it. So you can see it's not bending. You can hear, see how it's not clean properly. So we just swirly, and you'll see the bristles start to get massaged out. You don't have to do it for very long or very much or anything like that. I'll clean off all the extra kind of gunk off of it. Obviously it looks a bit crazed right now, but you just need to rinse it off. I would use my actual paint water, but my paint water's minging right now, so let's get something a bit cleaner. And then we've got our brush back again, but it's perfectly soft, well pointed brush again. So yeah, probably would work for all the nasty disgustingness that I have, all the extra paint and stuff. Look at it all washing off. Getting it back to that pristine white handle brush that it's meant to be if I took care of it properly. Then you just close it and forget about it again. No big deal. It's better. Feral? You mean feral? Also rinse often while using metal tinctures. Invest in good brushes and you'll be motivated to mine them. This stuff is fantastic. I've been in the same pot for 18 months and I've been cleaning a large brush yet. I've had my tub like this like 8 years now. Not even a third of it's gone. Perfect brushes. If you've got a brush that's particularly splayed out, it wasn't the same way, rinse it all off. One thing, remember, is never use warm water cleaning your brushes. Never heard of that before. It's amazing stuff. And like you say, buy it once, it lasts for so long. Like I've been using that for, I don't know, 15 years and that's my second pot, so. Probably right. What I'm missing over on YouTube should definitely Chaos Warriors. I've done my metallic color trend. No, okay. I'm still stuck on that. Yes, probably a lot of things, the same kind of colors. Shields. Very nice moon, yes. All right, so how do I do this? Trying to think of a way to. I just need something underneath it. So I'm just gonna just prop it up a tiny bit, and then I can like this, like this. No, that's too tall, isn't it? Yeah, it's thinner than that. Like this. Yeah, see, that's all I need. This is exactly what I needed. Perfect. So I just do this, and then I put the toe in. Is that right? And then can I just like abuse it with super glue from here? This is a really horrible way of doing this that makes people really uncomfortable. Probably. Sure, will be grand. One other thing, brushes have a synthetic cheap set of contrast and washes. Don't use nice brushes with contrast, it messes them up. Nightmare to clean. Like, I've heard that said before, but yeah, I've like I said, I've been using this brush for the last couple of weeks for everything. Contrast, shade, layering, highlighting, everything. And I don't think they do as much harm to brushes as people like to think they do. Nasty. Very quiet. I should really have gotten some music organized, shouldn't I? As soon as I actually stop yapping and I start focusing on gluing stuff, everything just goes deathly quiet. When is the storm? As I think my side gate is open. Can I wait till the morning to close it? No. It's gonna hit at like 5 or 6 in the morning. Which you might be up by then, I don't know, but I would recommend doing it tonight. And then the little toe beans. Toe bean doesn't fit. Stupid fucking toe ho bean. Oh shit. Damn it. Oh, I'm so covered in glue now. The middle one is the longer toe, you idiot. Oh, it's all gone to shit. Let me try that again. There's definitely enough glue in there. Deathly quiet. That's why Mediocre should be on. Yeah. She's fighting the migraines today, so unfortunately she won't be on. The storm will be fine. I have a counter wind brewing. Oh God. The dressing gown tomorrow morning. Do it now. You don't want to go out in a dressing gown in the morning? No, no one wants Tim to go out in high winds in a dressing gown. I found the D4 I lost. I bet you found it in your foot. Am I the only one that sat here saying the little piggy went to the market? Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. I don't know. Why are you not? You're so warped. Get in there. Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Damn it. Really? Oh. One, two. Am I missing toes? I wasn't missing toes, and now I am missing toes. There's that, that, and that, and that. That's that and that. Oh, it's on the back of this one. Blithering idiot. Okay, we have one Titan foot. Not built because you have to put all the pistons in, but it's in place, if that makes sense. I knew it was in your foot. D4s are the worst. Ninjas used to throw them as caltrops on the floor, so a lot of D4s killing people. Right, bedtime, I'll be fighting migraines too. Damn medication. Night, buddy. Talk to you soon. Is anybody cringing at the process in which I'm going to construct this Titans? Decided to take a break from painting and glue stuff with you. In sympathy, assembling my Roman skeletons and chuckling like a small child. That's allowed. Okay, these will be made more secure when I add in all the pistons as well. So I'm just going to get the other one up to this stage, even though it's not very strong yet. One of the sad things about gluing the feet flat is you'll never get to see the little print on the bottom of the big toe. But that's what gets stomped into the ground as it's walking, which I think is pretty cool, but a completely superfluous item. But anyway. D4s also have a terrible accent. They do. They're the worst. This is a bloody nightmare. Yeah. Like, it's a good idea, but I won't be doing that. I like your enthusiasm, though, Tim. Make a mold with it and stamp it in. Yeah. I don't think you get how big the base is. Like, its gate would be outside the size of the base. Yeah. I have come to the conclusion that the only reason why you have him is because of me. Therefore, I should get to use him in a game. You can use him as many times as you want, buddy. He'll be painted like Death Guard, so he can stomp his way alongside your Death Guard whenever you so wish. I think that is only fair. I need to file it down a bit. There you go. Like a glove. So, a bunch of friends of mine we're going to a Warhammer World Trip. We've talked about this before, and we've set a theme, which is the first time we've ever set a theme for like our gaming sessions. And the theme we've set is no power armor. No one's allowed to take Marines of any description. We all love Marines, but you know it's nice to try and see other armies on the table. It's the only reason we did it. And I was thinking that at some time in the next kind of couple of months, I would love to do a big game where like we all get together and we're basically going to play an apocalypse game. There's only going to be two sides. And it's like every player takes 5,000 points or so, but it's no infantry. So imagine it being, I don't know, you could say it's a lifeless world or, you know, no oxygen or whatever, any bullshit excuse that you want for using it. So it's just tanks and walkers and titans and stuff like that all fighting a kind of huge battlefield. I think that'd be a really cool game to play. Oh, we haven't planned it yet. This is the first time I've even said it to them, I think. So I'll have to bully and persuade them all to do it. We have feats. What the hell? Where do you go? How do you have the bits? Did you know 70% of all upcoming 40k codexes are the same for... yes. I'll need to pay more tanks then. Yes, you will. And repair and paint that Thunderhawk that I built for you. Totally going good for that. Gotta get my knight armor ready to rock and roll. Your knight and your Thunderhawk. Just saying. Or do dreadnoughts count as tanks? Dreadnoughts count. You can take as many dreadnoughts and stuff as you want. Yep. As long as I get dibs on demons. There's no demons, man. There's no demon titans. There's no demon tanks. There's no demon... Why are these bits halved? Why am I confused by this? that's that. And then this is the upper thigh. What's going on here? Oh, nearly broke his toe off. Toby. You're that bit. And you're that bit. Or are you that bit? What the hell? Alright, I'm kind of confused about legs right now. We'll make it work. And the Mastodon, yes. Sounds like a great game, but maybe better at Imperial scale. Suppose if you're at Warm World, table size is less of an issue. No. We won't be doing the Titan game. That'll just be at Nathan's shop. We'll do like the side hall and we'll like try and take half of it for the day, like a quiet day or something when they don't have an event on. See if Nathan can organize it. And we make like a big table. It should be quite cool as well if you think about it, because they've got so many of the same mats in there that like if we put a bunch of tables together and line up the mats correctly, it will just look like a giant table. I was offered a commission I turned down yesterday for a tank. Literally no interest in commission of a tank. I don't understand that. I would take a commission of a tank every day of the week. You want to see a commission I just finished? I wanted to shoot myself. 60 clan rats. 60. Warm World only has one really big table. Rest are kind of skirmish cove, yeah. But demons don't need to breathe. They are sparkly space dust material. Yeah, I mean, you got a point there. So I'll say it's a beautiful shrine world that would have just all demons would explode on. Next Warm World trip for me is in April. Really looking forward to Throne of Skulls doubles. That should be really cool. With an attitude. I'd rather tap dance in a minefield. Ouch. I'm about to follow your World Eater guide. They look really good. Well, I hope so, because one of my next commissions is 1,000 points of World Eater. So I'll be following along with my own guide. And that's really putting it to the test. Okay, let's break out the pistons. Try and get these little feats finished. I think, therefore I am's. I have to go look at this foot again. The big one's connected to the square one. And then it's little ones. Are they just little ones? But no. Yeah, they're just the little ones. Okay. So I think it's a lot of these. And I think it's there. Yeah, that's already the wrong way around. God damn it. Skulls up the top. First piston of 9,000 installed in this Titan's foot. Oh dear God, what have I done? How about as my birthday gift, you can do all the diamonds on my Harlequin. I told you, don't do the diamonds. You won't enjoy them. You'll hate the project. And you don't have the talent. I'm sorry. You don't. Only Dave does. Dave, maybe Luke can pull it off too. The rest of us can't. I don't know what you're planning on doing with the diamonds, but it's just awful. Do the diamonds, Tim. No, don't do. Never listen to him about doing things. Remember his Golden Demon project that he didn't like, and he resprayed the night before Golden Demon and thought that he would be able to paint an entire Golden Demon entry in one day, and then failed and didn't get to enter. Yeah, see, that's just no. I think they're looking really, really good the way they are. I love the color scheme he went for. I think it looks great. I like that they're quartered. I think that's enough color variation. I can do checkers, but diamonds are a pig. Yes, they are. I'll take that as a maybe. Andy missed a trick. Should have tiled the stream. Close-up feed pics and spiked massive. Yeah, right. Don't listen to negative Nelly there. Don't. It's not just common sense. Hey, I can do shapes. Maybe. No. I'm being. This is supportive. I already gave him a brand new airbrush so that he could make all the vehicles in this army look gorgeous. I'm being supportive. No, you're sideways. Damn it. Now you're stuck to me. Why are there extra pistons and legs and feet? Oh no. Okay, which little ones go there? Are they those ones? They have to be those ones, I guess. So they get cut at the shiza. They are them, aren't they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Maybe that's them. Miss Creates is raiding with a party of 57. Thank you so much for the raid. Very welcome in, as I'm very much struggling with pistons on a Titan and going slightly insane. But thank you so much for dropping by. I hope you did well. I hope your stream went well and you are enjoying being back at it. Looks like he's having a bunch of fun. I'm trying to figure out which pistons are for these bits. This is me building a Titan on stream. It's been an hour, and how long have we been streaming? Over an hour? Where the hell's the timer? And we've got the feet nearly done. So yeah, it's going slightly insane. Yeah. You were painting man with fish on head on stream tonight, weren't you? Hey, if you enjoy Gundam, you'll enjoy this, maybe. I don't know. They raided like 5 minutes ago, Andy. Look, pistons. I changed my mind like 5 times. Oh, okay. That is a set of miniatures that I've wanted for so long. The one you've been working through. The Crazed Villager set from Mordheim. It goes for crazy money online. But there's so many incredible characters in it that I've wanted for so long. I love it. Oh, there it is. That gives you an idea of how long we've been streaming. Oh, it's my Red Bull sponsor. Turn the camera off when I'm drinking Monster. It's the only thing that makes sense. Okay, I'm kind of convinced that these pistons are ones you cut to size, slot in here, and they get glued in here. Which means I have to cut each and every individual piston to length, glue and slot them into place. So this is another awful situation. Yeah, that's what I've got to do. This is going to take forever. They are beautiful. They're incredible. What a set. There's so many nice sets from Mordheim that I wish I had. I've always wanted the Carnival of Chaos as well. My work here is done. Catch you later, guys. Thanks for the company. As always, thank you very much, Mr. Backlog. Hope you do well, and I will talk to you next week. Thanks. I need to head to bed, but have a wonderful stream. Thank you very much for dropping by and bringing some of your peeps. Hope your painting went well, and enjoy your rest. Do 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 do. Where is my tweezers? Every bloody time I put that thing down, it runs away. What was I using it for last night? Transfer? I don't know. There it is. See, this piston isn't cut short enough yet, maybe. Brute force on ignorance. Beautiful. What more do you need? I think I finished my first glue. Where'd my glue bag go? This day's a nightmare. Why does everything keep running away? It's right in front of me. This was right in front of my face and I didn't see it. It's a bad problem, yes. See you soon. Hope your studio doesn't blow. Yeah, for those new to the channel, I've seen Andy's YouTube videos. I mean, his schemes are good, but Laura's captions are... it's the only reason to get involved, to be honest. I just provide a platform for her to put memes on top of. Right, we'll measure piston. Cut piston. Definitely cut that piston too short. Ooh. Put piston into place. Add some glue. Move on to next piston. We're getting there, folks. You expected an exciting stream filled with Titan building, and all you get is me building Titan feet for 2 hours. Can never say I let you down. I know this is why you're here. I've been slacking with them lately because of the time constraints. Yeah. Have you built the Rotmeyer Creed gang before? Which one is that? Disclaimer, I have not sponsored or endorsed by Mediocre Hobbies. In fact, some days I'm pretty sure anyway, to take a long walk off. Yeah. Nearly messed your mail. Yeah, nobody misses the message. It's all good. It's all good. Hello, Dylan. What's happening? I just got back from to the hobby working through some Blood Angel / Death Company. I was thinking of getting the Krieg box. Are the other Krieg models rare as hen's teeth? Question mark / hard to explain. So Krieg is making a sharp pivot over to becoming a plastic range. So the stuff that is going to be hard to get won't be available in the standard Imperial Guard Codex. So if you want to start a Krieg army now, and you're not like a collector, you can just focus on an entirely plastic Krieg army. You have Death Riders, you have infantry, you have engineers, you have an artillery piece, you got some characters. So you could do, obviously you include some tanks and stuff in there. And you are laughing. If you do want to start adding some of the stuff that is the Forge World stuff, then yeah, rare as hen's teeth, worth a fortune, pain in the arse. It's just how interested you are in getting them. There, we have that's one completed foot. I just have to put the other pistons on this side up here, and we'll have finished the feet. Aren't they glorious? Not a glorious sight. You know, the like I've got one real Warhound and one 3D printed Warhound behind me. The 3D printed Warhound's feet printed as this one solid piece. It's glorious. It's so much better. Excuse me. So the reason these pistons are, you know, you have to keep cutting them is because you can literally pose the toes anyway, like stomping on something or moving around or whatever. And if you do that, that will obviously change the extension of the pistons. Therefore, you cut them to length depending on what you do with the feet. So it's a whole big thing. Like there's still, I've got quite a large Krieg collection, and I've got most of the Forge World stuff filled in, but there's still stuff that I'm missing from the Forge World side of the collecting, which I don't have my hands on yet. And yeah, I can't get my hands on them. They're a pain in the arse. How much glue do you have? You know, we can never have too much glue. This is storm prep glue? Yeah, man. My power goes out tonight. Tomorrow I will have a finished assembled Titan by the end of the day because I have nothing else to do. Another thing you have to think about like obviously the feet I think are the most annoying and most intricate part of building a Titan. Which, like I said, makes sense with all the pistons and all that jazz, and you want to take your time. But also, you want to build it strong and sturdy because it has to support a Titan on top of it. Like if your toes break off the base or something while it's like a Titan comes crashing down, it's a disaster. So me making sure to add in all these extra bits and have all these extra glue points to have solid pieces, I think it's worth your time. Maryland Models, hey, came in with Kirisiv Raid. Welcome in. I hope you are doing well. How did her painting go on her stream? How did she not paint the man with the fish on his head? Love that model. Does anyone know where she got that set from? See, she's not in the hobby that long. And by that I mean those models haven't been sold in 12 years or something. Okay, there's 3 pistons left over and some extra toe pistons. Are they just extra bits? I don't know. I don't know what happens here. They must be for the big pistons. I am a genius. So you go in here and then is that what I'm supposed to be doing? Oh, that might make sense. And then once again, depending on how bent you want the knees, dictates how. That's a shite connection. Look at that. What the hell? This is what I talk about, like the strength. Like this, the circumference of this should be exactly the same as this. So that when it fits in, it's super snug and you can, but like, look at that. Asking for such a weak connection with the glue. All those piston connections are going to have so much work. Oh, excuse me. Titan building by candlelight. Now that's a dot, right? I'm doing all right. Yeah, things getting better. Not awesome, but the right direction. How are things for you? Things are going well, buddy. Things are going well. Thank you. The candles become a flamethrower and all the glue fume. I come on even balder with no eyebrows on next stream. Came for the Titan assemblies, stayed for the feet picks. Yeah, right. Need to blow my nose. Need to blow my nose. La da da. Da da. Okay. Okay, let's double check this bad boy. Yeah, so there. Yeah, it is that bit, like I thought. Okay. 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 Why are you missing those pieces? So we don't have to go crazy. Obviously, have you and you. Where's the ones for the other feet? Why are you separated? And there we go. And there we go. Okay. I don't know why you're out here. I don't know which piston you're for. You're not at this one. You're not at this one. What are you for? Are you this one? No. Who knows? Don't bother panic buying bread. Glue is where it's at. Sorry, mate. Already been to the shops. None left for you. Deal with it. Yeah, Tesco out of bread already. I kid you not. It's just a joke. Okay. Let's just break down the assembly of the legs. Okay. So it is this into this. To this. And then it's into this bit. Oh my God. Just connected by this. Oh, this is such an awful connection. By this in here. Into the thighs. Which then get attached. Oh, where are you, pisses? Are you here into here, and you get glued on in like that. Should connect all the pistons. Jesus, this is horrible. Just picture Andy shining a light at a random part, shouting, "What are you for? Why are you here?" Candles with -1 AP like a horror movie. You're damn right. The shops are probably going to be open tomorrow afternoon. How much bread do people eat a night? I don't want to talk about that. Jelly Totsi went to Underworld for the first time on Monday to buy glue and magnets. Left with a Rogel Dorn. Yes. Yes. Blind, look. It's your legally blind guy again. Here to say this is always a treat to watch you working with your war dollies. Wait. Your sentence confuses and upsets me. If you're blind, how is it a treat to watch me? Is it like it's so bad to watch you're glad you're blind? Any chance we're going to see a Space Marine Apothecary video in the future? Have I not done one? I don't think I did. Check out my Messinius video. And then I do also have the Blood Angels Apothecary to do. Although I wasn't really going to do it all white, just parts of it, and do a lot of it in the red armor. This live also makes me realize that Titans are not as easy as I thought. Wait, why did you think Titans were easy? Gonna be raiding Andy's gaff for glue. No, I've secured every window and door with said glue. I zoom in a lot. List of all the parts, and here's our finished. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. See, the problem... Here's the problem, right? Okay, so genuinely, this is all the parts we currently have access to. So from this point on, like, everything has to get built as one thing. Like, you know, like I can't just glue this in here like this, like straight up, right? It has to be glued at a slight angle to match the next piece, and whatever angle that is, to the next piece, to whatever angle that is, to the next piece, to the next piece. Like, how do you glue them all to make it look like it's standing properly? Like, this is horrible. I just... What have I done? What? This is the worst. I swear I got this. Hey, you can glue these bits in now, I guess. So these to these. That can become a solid thing now, I think. I think slightly. I don't know. I really don't. Yeah. The bread keeps us safe. I mean, that's true. Use blue tack, yeah. Like, I get that. You blue tack it, but then what? Then you pull it all apart and then you have to glue it again. You should start from the hip and build down to the feet, maybe with the prop to hold it in place. It's not a bad idea. Has anyone done a risk assessment for the likelihood of us being pushed into Wales overnight? These house prices will go down. Pin them first with small pills and then adjust them to suit, then glue. Pain in the arse though. Yeah, I won't be doing that. That's the sensible way. That would be like what sensible hobbies would do. This is a mediocre hobbies, goddammit. Depends where in Wales. All right. See, I think if I just lash loads of glue in places and just commit atrocious acts, stuff might glue and hold. Like I just started gluing right there with very little in the way of a plan. And oh, it's so glued my fingers together. Like I've glued my fingers together more than they've ever been glued before. Ow. Okay, they're apart. They're apart. This might work. Oh, for fudge's sake. I don't even know where that spilled out from. Okay. Get back there. In fact, get loads of glue in there. Look, let's just overcommit. It'll be grand. Nobody panic. What's the worst thing that could happen? Yeah, that's fine. Everything is exactly where I wanted it to be. I think. I'm gonna hold this like this and see what happens. This I can't even bend the top of this finger. Like, look, it's so super glued that it's look at it, doesn't bend. Our house prices might skyrocket. I've been going with the Lord of the Rings pronunciation and thinking there is a naming the storm after someone like Kill the Witch King we need to take seriously. It's a fair point. Just put you down now. Like, that is the most glue ever. How did I do that? I peel it off like a second layer of skin, like. Sure. There's no point in trying to get the glue off now. Like, I'm not saying I'm good, but I mean, that's pretty much exactly the position. We can make this work. Let's just ignorantly do the other side now. Actually realized that I forgot to glue the piston bit. Oh God. Build and magnetized a Deathstrike / Manticore on the last 2 nights for my Krieg. Rogaldorn tomorrow's job. Have done about 3.5 to 4k of Krieg now. That is a lot of Krieg. All your glued skin to the place will make a great chaos texture. You're not wrong. My brain is like, leave it where it is until you're done because you're just going to get more glue on it. But another part is like, get it off! Make the big base fit afterwards. The feet aren't quite where you want them. No, I'll make it work. I genuinely think that was a good step to just to get the... Because then all you need to do is position this with this in with this. And then obviously you can tilt to get the position where you want it to go, but I'm not holding the entire middle section of it. Like I can actually position that. Like for instance, if I decide like, oh, that's the perfect angle, then I can remove this and then take this away and then glue this. You know what I mean? So, at least that's the general idea. Whether or not it works or not is someone else's problem. I mean, I know it's literally not somebody else's problem, but... Oh yeah. I'm good. Yeah. Okay. Let's just mega commit to the next piece. B N bum bum B N bum bum. Yeah. So, has watching these made anyone else want to own a Titan? Or has these videos made a bunch of people decide never to get a Titan ever in their lives? Or has it been like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't be taking advice from this guy on hobby? All would be relevant. Backwards. I thought about one of the Adeptus Titanicus Titan. Just as many parts. Remember, Tim, Titans come in 3, so you got to get the big one and 2 small ones. That's the rules. Also, I'm talking to Twitch about refunds. 307 gifted subs. Oh, that's just the meanest thing. How about I send you 307 pots of super glue to make up for it? It's got to be roughly the same amount, right? Well, I want to get one of them on my birthday. Good luck. They're all sold out. Beal. The Eldar Titans they're only known as no. There's two. There's three, technically. Two of them are the same, just different weapon options. Like the two smaller ones. One has like the pulsar cannons and stuff, and one has the other one. They've got different names, but they're the same Titan. And then there's the Phantom, which is the really big one. For me, it's a retirement project. Definitely don't have the time to build and paint one now. If you're doing it as a retirement project, which one would you do? And Gorgon, when you say pay someone to build it, you mean someone other than me, right? God damn it. Harden is nice to just own, yeah, for sure. Okay, we've gotten most of the glue off this finger now. Okay, what's that mean? It means we're ready to apply more. Okay, so if you're... Maybe I should just glue these bits in place now. Get a pen and mark. We got this. A Revenant Titan? Okay. I keep meaning to take some pictures of mine and post them on the Discord. I'll get around to it sometime. I want to see it! Make it happen. Sighthound, it goes. I mean, like, not well or anything, but it goes. Like, how in the bloody hell am I supposed to get that piston in there now? I don't think that I am. Oh my god. Every time I touch something, I get covered in super glue. Man, the shawl I'm crocheting is nearly finished. Working on the last ball of yarn. We'll have 834 meters of yarn. And that's all said and done. That is insane. Like, I want to see that as well, by the way. Like, that belongs in the Discord just as much as any other piece of hobby. Which one would I build? Would depend on whether I choose retirement or HR forced me into it. Sidehound said something and then retracted it. I guess he said something along the lines of, what is this idiot doing with this tie? Oh, I better not say that. It's all said and done. It'll look like a leg of a Chaos Titan, right? Oh, yes. I'm so excited for that. There's a price of very Zinch inspired with the colors. Nice. If I got any Titan, it will be a Warbringer since it's still legal in Heresy. For me, its main gun is shell another table. Yeah. No, it just didn't. Is the glue flavored? No. Just normal super glue. I've been watching the back catalog of Black Templars painting videos. They're fantastic. Thank you. I've narrowed it down to their Dark Angels for my forced real go at an army. Oh, okay. Yeah. Seriously, good choices. I have like an unhealthy, like, I like the lore and the aesthetic of Dark Angels, but I really don't enjoy painting them. Like, I enjoy the Deathwing and the Ravenwing stuff, but the standard green Dark Angels don't do it for me. That scheme just doesn't work in my head, which is going to be real stuck. Like, I don't know if I'll ever have a full Dark Angels army myself, which is kind of sad because we have access to the line right now. I have a line fully built and painted. He needs his boys with him, but I just couldn't be bothered. Okay, so you... Heresy color schemes are the best for the first. Yeah, the black is cool. Yeah. Set you a DM on Discord. Oh, for Mr. Shabby. Watching, yes. No, it just didn't finish. Dark Angels have cool successors. They do. You are not wrong about that at all. Come on, it's got to be some progress for tonight. It's a disgraceful amount of progress. Like I said, the first Titan took me, what was it, 11 and a half hours to build? So I'd say I'm like 5-6 hours in, or no, 2 streams plus 2 hours last night. So I'm going to knock an hour off 2 streams for yapping. So I'm going to get see 5 hours so far in the process. And all the parts are cleaned up, and I think some of the most complicated stuff is built. So yeah, I'm not too unhappy right now. Hendrickson, you're going to hate me for this, but a good tip for getting super glue off your hands is to wet them and then pour salt on them and let it sit for a few seconds and then scrub. But if you have small cuts, you'll feel it. My hands are 98% paper cuts, so I notice it. Yeah, I'm the same. Like, I'm always covered in little nicks, and like my thumb is shredded last night from cleaning up all the resin parts. But one of the things I do is, like, when I'm painting, I don't like having greasy fingers, like cuts and nicks. Greasy fingers, like oily fingers when I'm painting. So I always have hand sanitizer. And that hand sanitizer dries out my hands, which makes it easier to hold a paintbrush. So I'm well aware of every single new cut that I get from when I use that. Guided raid, Jace Defaces. We do have 48 of us left on Twitch. That is a really nice number of people to stick around and join in the raid. That would be really nice. Obviously carrying off some people from Case across as well. We will be raiding in 4 minutes. We'll be jumping across. We always do it at 5-2. And so then we got 5 minutes to stick around and chat to the new person we go over to. So if you kind people would be more than willing to stick around for 5 minutes and jump across on that guided raid, that would be really nice. Try having eczema on your hands and then using hand sanitizer. Fudge no. I will try and find this person that you mentioned for the guided raid. I'm so bad with names. I wonder if we've raided/followed him before, which means he'll be on my online on my Twitch. Oh, there he is. Yeah. What's he doing? Is he painting orcs? Painting orcs is all I need to hear. Yeah. We can definitely organize that raid. My issue is the upgrade box doesn't come with enough shoulder pads, and I don't know why, but that bugs me. I'm finishing up some Sons of the Forest, and I'm loving it. Yeah, Sons of the Forest is an incredible book. I would love to sit down with a panel of people who've also read that book and discuss the scene where he chooses the shield, the shield, the crown, or the cup. I think there's about 9 hours worth of symbolism to discuss in that. Yeah. He'd ask to see his Mephiston. Here's Mr. Fiston. I will. Such smooth hands. Who, me? What are you talking about? It is already that late. Yeah. I know you would think it was only like 20 past, judging by how much hobby I got done, but no, I've actually been doing stuff for 2 hours. Yeah, we'll be raiding Jace shortly. Yes, we will. We're already losing people. 44 people now. So let's get the raid set up. Just wanted to say thank you guys so much for being awesome and enjoying and sticking around for the streams this week. We've had good numbers on both sides. YouTube and Twitch joined together. Makes a nice deal. 73 people currently hanging about. So yeah, do be aware though. We do have quite a crazy storm crashing through tonight in Ireland. So it's going to be hitting like 4, 5, 6 in the morning and then trashing Ireland for the next few hours after that. They have warned about things like power cuts and stuff. Now, I am in the Dublin, which means we are quite sheltered from the crazy storms. It usually hits the bottom left and like smashes up through, so it loses some momentum coming up through, and we're quite sheltered in Dublin, which means we usually don't get the brunt of it. But just in case we do get smashed out of it, and we don't get any videos out for the next day or two, we do apologize. We have got some videos lined up. We've got, obviously because Old World is coming out with the high elves, I've done a new Phoenix Guard video. So I really can't wait to show you guys that. So that's one thing. Can't show you what the one is for Saturday, but you know. So yeah, hopefully it'll be all good and you'll get your video releases tomorrow and the day after. But if not, sorry, they'll be pushed back a few days, just so you know. So hopefully not. Hope everyone stays safe if you're in Ireland overnight. Make sure you check your back gardens and you tie down trampolines and put patio furniture in sheds and garages and stuff like that. Don't leave pets out or I will hunt you down and kill you all. And yeah, just be safe and be awesome. And I will see you all on Tuesday for the next stream. I love you all. Let's jump across and do this raid now. 44 of us. Should be a nice raid. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye.